What are we doing?
We're going to be reacting to our
first ever film clip, Dollhouse.
Are you ready to play?
Hey Dollhouse vlog viewers, back to you here with another vlog. And this time we wanted to do a reaction video to our first ever film clip.
That's right.
Which is called Dollhouse. It was from our first album. It wasn't our first official film clip because we did do one that we made ourselves.
And recorded ourselves.
I'm not sure if that's on YouTube anymore, is it?
It is. Isabella. It was filmed in all black and white.
But this one was our first official film clip where we actually got a production team in to help us capture our vision and what we wanted to do to showcase Sisters Doll to the world for the first time. The album was recorded at Soundbaker Studios in Perth, and so was the film clip by Score Productions. Shout out to Rob who recorded this album and this song, and Michael Mihailovich for recording this and liking our vision and capturing what we wanted.
Yeah, we kind of went with the film clip after the first edit. So like we went to his place, he showed us the first edit. We didn't change anything.
He really brought our vision to life in this, so he did a good job.
So yeah, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Glasses.
So it's currently sitting at 88,000 views. Yeah. I remember when we first put it up, it got like...
We couldn't believe it. We had a gig the night that we released it, and it was just going up and up. Why is it getting so much? So
yeah, because all our other videos never got as much traction as this one, but Dollhouse for some reason...
It just blew up.
It just went nuts.
It's become the national anthem of the band every time we play it live.
So here we go.
Just gotta wait for the ads.
There's Barnsey.
Skip ads.
Alright, let's go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright.
I love this intro with like the how we use like the tripod thing and stuff.
I haven't watched this for ages.
Yeah, I haven't actually. Look how small we used to do the thing in your face.
Yeah. That girl, the girl in the main clip, Kira, she was a good friend of mine from back in high school, and she had no acting experience. So what she captured was great. So shout out to Kira, she did a great job.
Yeah, awesome. Let's hit pause for a second.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone can see in the background there, but the giant flower pot that we had to move. Where is it?
There it is.
There it is. Flower. So behind Kira, you can kind of see the big giant flower pot there. There it is there.
That one there, yeah.
The giant flower pot. So it was a wedding venue, wasn't it?
It was a wedding venue, and he was very like, he was like, you can't move anything, can't do anything. And that was very expensive, and he said, you can't move that, whatever you do. And we were like, we can't do a film clip that we visioned with that big thing in there.
Yeah, and we wanted the drum kit on top of the staircase, that whole like...
Yeah, there was no way it was going to fit with that.
Didn't we try covering it?
We tried covering it, and then we were like, because it looked heavy, he was like, you can do anything you want, but don't move the thing. And we were just like, Dad goes, hang on, we kind of lifted it, and it was really light. And we just moved it, and he goes, be careful. We just kind of did it, and we moved it. And then he got drunk, and he enjoyed the night anyway, so I think he kind of forgot.
Yeah, because I started setting up the drum kit in front of the flower pot, and then someone said that my head looked like, because the flower was coming out of my head.
That flower looks like it's coming out of the back of his head. What's wrong, guys? It's an optical illusion.
What did you want to say?
Yeah, what'd you want? Because this director, he was smart, because he knew that I was really young at the time. So I feel he'd done this because I was always like, why didn't it show my face?
Oh yeah.
But you know, he didn't really, I don't think you hardly see my face there, but I think it's because he didn't want the music video to really age.
Yeah, and because it was our first hit out, Austin was a lot younger than us.
Yeah.
We did
12 or something there. So I think he was smart there by not actually showing my face close up, because you would have seen I had this little baby face with chubby cheeks and black lipstick on, you know what I mean? Like
2012, wasn't this?
Yeah, a long time ago now, 8 years ago.
So let's just embrace the intro.
And she wakes up in a dream.
Yeah.
Bang!
And we're there.
Yeah.
So that was a whole
And the whole room is like...
Oh, look at that!
We gotta go back to that.
And the whole room has like transformed.
There it is. This was a wedding venue, as you can see.
Shout out to these people. We don't know who they are. We actually forgot to remove the wedding photo from the...
So the concept of the thing, if it's a bit self-explanatory, but Kira has fallen asleep. And she's woken up in this dream, and she's all like, where the hell am I, sort of thing.
That was the idea of it.
Yeah. It was cool how we did like staggered, how I was 4 and you were there.
That was a good idea.
Because you were a bit shorter too, so it kind of creates that illusion. We had a lot of makeup on. Shout out to Shakira, another friend of mine who did our makeup for the day. It has a lot of energy though.
It's full on.
The candelabras, the spider webs, the creepy stuff.
Yeah, a lot of effort went into it, which
Yeah.
you can't really see it on camera, but there was spider webs, there was all sorts of stuff.
Here come all the girls now.
All the girls.
Yeah, now, like, watching it now, like, I'm trying to look at it in a different way. It's like, when people saw this for the first time, you're like,
What the hell?
what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
I think it's still cool. I reckon it's still cool.
Yeah, that's, like, look at that, that looks mad. Go back to that,
Yeah.
that whole, like,
if you
shot
pause
there.
it on that spot.
If it go, yeah, there.
That looks really
That looks
cool.
nuts.
Yeah, it's
Candles and
mental.
shit. Which
And
really
the
do-
dimension we got, like, it was all shot in that one, pretty much one spot, which was like on the staircase. So it was hard as performers too. Like, I don't know if you found it hard, but
Oh, it was
trying
hard,
trying to move and like on unbalanced like areas,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
kind of hard.
And we had like one big speaker kind of going off. Hey?
Yeah, that was the hardest part.
It's hard to hear because I was hitting hard as well.
And the hard part was we started really early in the day, but we didn't start filming this stuff until like late at night because we wanted
It had to be dark.
had to be dark because the venue had a lot of windows inside.
Yeah. Where's the hairspray scene? I swear, isn't there?
Yeah, there is a, you do see a head.
Is there a scene?
And all the girls did a great
Hey!
job. There it is.
There's a hairspray can there.
Hairspray can sitting in there.
And yeah, all the ideas we come up with was cool. And like I said, along with Steve, the production guy, he captured some great ideas. And like all these girls, none of them had acting experience, so they were just friends of ours. And
Just friends.
yeah, we did a competition. We put out like a post back in the day, and people applied to be a part of it. And we just picked the best 6 that we thought were gonna suit the roles the best. And we bought all the costumes and. Yeah, my friend Shakira did all the makeup and stuff. We come up with different concept designs together and that. And here we go.
That's
There he is. And we couldn't do a film clip without having our little brother Sage, and he's very little in this film clip. He's bigger than all of us now, aren't you, Sage? Do you want to come in? And
Yeah, come join in. You got to tell the story of this.
Go, come on,
Okay.
Sage.
Okay.
But first, let me explain. In the venue, there was a lot of cool different areas in the venue, like in the foyer and stuff. So there was this old-looking piano that was there, and we're kind of like, we have to use that somehow in the clip because it's cool, you know? We knew we wanted Sage to be in the clip, but we didn't kind of know what he was going to do or what his role was going to be.
So I think he was kind of just dressed up for the whole day, and then when an idea came about, he'd be like,
He jumped in.
Yeah, so
jump in.
You said this was 8 years ago, yeah?
Yeah,
8 years ago. 8 years ago.
How old were
So,
you?
I would have been 10. Yeah, so just quickly, I can't really remember much about it, to be honest, because I was so young. All I remember it being was just a huge day. Like, it was like 12 o'clock in the day or something, and then it felt like it went to the next day, like in the morning, like we stayed there overnight. That's what I could remember, to be honest.
Because it was started at 3 in the afternoon to 3 in the morning. That's
Yeah,
the
that's-
filming day.
yeah.
It's a whole
Yeah.
12-hour day.
So, with it, I just want to ask, like, what was I meant to be, just out of curiosity?
You're just meant to be like this creepy
Just
little
another,
Crazy
just
clown.
another
Crazy
crazy
clown.
character.
Yeah. Anyway, I remember I was asleep or something, and I
Yeah,
think
you
it was,
actually fell asleep
you
right
did
before.
fall
He was
asleep.
dressed and ready.
Yeah, like for the whole day, I remember I was like, oh, cool, and I was like, kind of like, oh, when's my scene coming up? Like,
Yeah, you got to remember too that if you look in detail, like all the girls with the makeup and everything like that, it was a big day of just like makeup, and that took a while to get it ready, and then setting it up took time as well. And
Yeah,
so by the
took
time we actually did start filming, it was like 10 o'clock, I think. So it was
we
pretty
paid
late.
for the venue, and we had to like book it in and that sort of thing. And they wanted us, they said from 3 in the afternoon till 3 in the morning.
But yeah, with this part, Sage
Wait,
was
just let me.
Sage
I haven't
was-
actually seen it in a while.
Spinning Girls was cool too.
Girls at the drums for like 2 seconds.
Sage was literally asleep, like
Yeah.
dead asleep right before.
And then just to let you know.
literally, we woke you up.
Oh wait, no, there's
Everyone
more. Yeah.
woke you up and they're like, Sage, come on, you're gonna be filmed now.
It's
He
your
was
part.
like, oh, I don't
But it
know.
looked
And I was
cool
like-
anyway
and
because
it's
my
like,
hair
no,
was
come
all
on.
messy.
And it's
So
like, no, come on, Sage, like, you know, and then he went on there and done it straight away.
yeah.
And we still got his outfit, which we put all like blood on it.
The
We
rat.
went to a props place like before we did it, just to find props and stuff, and we wanted it to be real out there and weird. So we found this rat that was in a cage. So that's like something we added in, and that's we had weird ideas at the time. But it looks cool to me.
It's original. Who else has a rat in a film clip? That was my school
And
top
Sage
too.
laughed.
That was my old school top.
Yeah, old school uniform.
The girls on the table, I used to be a dancer, so my dance school, I asked them if they want to be involved, and we had costumes for one of these dances. It was a Thriller Michael Jackson theme costume, and I was like, that's perfect. And so the girls were actually doing competitions up in Perth that day, so we got them down and they were already dressed and ready pretty much. And then they came and we literally filmed their scenes and the final scene like late at night, and that was really cool. So shout out to Top Jazz Ballet for being a part of it, because the clip kind of kept building, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Look, it's this part. That shit's cool.
Yeah, it is really cool.
I was like, see that? That whole part.
I've never seen
that whole part. I fully remember. I was like, because you know what I mean. You were doing the back and forth thing. I remember we wanted that because that was like our thing at the time.
And he didn't even get the bend back in.
He didn't even get it in. But then I was like,
oh, we did a bend back there.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He was we were filming, and I was like, oh, this is just a practice. So I was like, alright, sick. So I was like, try staying character. And I was like, alright, is this just practice? Alright, sick, whatever. And I was not ready. I wasn't ready for that at all. And then he was like, right, great. That was a great shot. And I was like,
because the other thing too is because we did start filming late, we actually started getting noise complaints from people because this was at like 2 a.m. And them shots there where I was doing the bend back and Austin, it wasn't really into it.
Chilling.
Was because we actually felt like we didn't get enough shots of the band at the time because it kind of felt lot of the time was spent getting the girl stuff. So we're actually worried. We're like, oh, we got to get some band shots. So we're just like, all right, let's film stuff. And it was kind of like, but yeah, I had a bend back, and do you know how hard it is to do a bend back on a staircase?
I didn't realise that.
And
it was steep. It was steep.
He cut me off. So whether it didn't look good in the film clip, but
I just quickly want to go. I don't know if it comes up again, but quickly. Just whose idea was it to have the girls
around the kit
at the drums, because it was freaking loud as well.
Yeah, I know.
It looks cool though.
It does look cool. It comes, but it's all like 2 seconds.
It's
2 seconds. It pops.
That was probably people's first time seeing the girls in there.
No one probably noticed it.
Yeah,
well, the girls were there for a second.
But yeah, we had candles around the tables. Then this card scene where the girls were all playing like a freaky card game, and the eyes.
I fucking lost it. Oh no, now we're back to it.
Leah's eyes looked like just pure evil
so
there.
Cool.
Kira ran into the rat thing.
Ooh, a rat.
There's that band shot.
I actually love that drum setup. That was like my early days, Peter Criss style.
That's the
best.
That part's that's obviously the money shot. That was Paris Fields, her name was. The way she got into character was amazing, and that one shot of her where she's just like, I'm gonna you up sort of thing. It's kind of cool. The point of this part was meant to be like, Kira was like sort of where the hell am I, and she was possessed, and then the other girls and Sage joins in and they sort of all come to like I've
got a point to say to that too.
So this one shot is very cool.
Yeah,
her lips and everything. And then
I'm just going to take over for 2 seconds. There you are. I'm just going to go back.
It's every little kid's dream being surrounded by good looking girls.
Wait, ready? Yeah, I was like 10.
Man.
So there I am there. So just quickly with this
Still
part,
tired, just woke up again.
yeah, because you can see the makeup is already like
Starting to run off.
Just with this part here, I felt so awkward. I'm going to be honest, because I remember he was like, "Yeah, no, you come in too or something." Oh, this is a bit awkward, like, because they were like, in my head, they looked like 7 foot tall, and I was like,
heels on.
yeah, and I felt like really short and everything, and yeah, there's one part in here.
So just like laughing.
There I am. Yeah.
So just smirking.
But that's all you see of me anyway, so I can piss off now if you want.
No, stay.
No, stay to the end now.
Now the dance scene was something I did. I was heavily influenced by like Michael Jackson, and obviously being a dancer, I thought, how can I like bring dancing into like this sort of thing? And not many bands had done that sort of thing before.
That whole dance scene is probably my favourite part, because at the time, like, what rock band had their lead singer fully doing like a full
dance
with
a guitar on.
With a guitar on, like full dance routine. Like, I thought it was fucking mad. I'm gonna swear.
Sick.
Yeah, the dance troupe was in that, and I just we choreographed a bit out of our old dance, and we put it in, and it worked to this song. And,
That's mad.
and then I kind of break away and do my own thing, and then the girls run through. It's just a weird, effed up clip.
And then we threw Ben in here, our sound guy. I don't know if you saw the last vlog, but...
And by this point, the poor girls had been wearing heels, had been wearing high heels all day, and I remember they were all like, oh, can we take these heels off now? And so the producer guy said, yeah, when you run up the stairs, you can take them off. So they ran up the stairs, and then they had to run back down. I think they did that about 4 times.
Yeah, we're like checking our watches like, we're not even getting filmed here, like what's going on? Remember?
Yeah, but poor Bryce and Austin were like, had to stay in character, and if you watch them, like, behind the dance scene and stuff, like they're
We're
still
there. We are
they're
there.
still like rocking it, and they had to, and that's what you have to do in film clips is you have to give 110% because
Even
you
if
just
you're
don't know
Yeah.
when the camera's on you. And if you look bad and you're right in the background, then they're not going to use that shot. So if you can still see Austin and Bryce right up the back, still drumming away.
Going, yeah.
There we are.
I tried to act like there was a camera just on me the whole time.
Yeah.
So I didn't miss it.
Going back to the whole thing while we threw Ben and Sage in as clowns, I think it kind of comes back to as well, it's our world. It's our dollhouse, and that's great.
And it was actually an idea from the producer too. He said, I want someone random at the end, like he said, whether it's... But Ben came with us that day and he was our sound guy, and he was like, Ben, you're keen to get dressed up? And yeah, so Ben was like, yep, I'll get dressed up.
Why not?
Look, I had pink polka dot socks on and
Yeah.
spandex. We went all out glam.
And I was wearing red skin tight pants.
Yeah. I'm wearing like Union Jack tights that I used to wear all the time.
That's a cool shot. But see, it had the chandelier. It had the room was kind of set up already how we wanted it. We just kind of
Where was this? It was haunted. The place was freaking haunted.
It was haunted.
Yeah,
It
there
felt
was shit
haunted.
going on. Yeah.
Hey, I want to
Especially
go.
late at night.
You could. So when we were doing the film clip, I was like, "What pants do I wear?" I was made a big dilemma. You know, 17-year-old me just wanted to be glammed out and look like an idiot.
From the bottom half, you look like a skinny Santa Claus.
I ended up wearing.
See,
the,
Ben's tooth's actually black too. He put like
Oh, he
makeup
drew-
on his tooth.
I think he coloured it in with text.
But how good's that shot? That one shot's very good.
So I was like, "What pants do I wear?" Oh my god, the first film clip, and look, there they are. That's the only scene you get to see my
Yeah.
red pants.
You can see Austin in that shot too.
Yeah, still
That
going
is a
at
cool
it.
shot though. And the punch boots. They're boxing boots, and I used to drum in them all the time.
And it's cool how he sped the girls up in production because it makes them all look weird, like especially when they're running out the end. And then
And then it ends.
Kira wakes up and it was all a dream, but then she's got the cross on her face, so it's kind of like, was it a dream?
Yeah.
Mystery.
So watching it back's kind of cool to watch.
Wow.
Yeah, round of applause.
Overall, it was a fun day, fun clip, and
Yeah,
8 years ago, which was like, yeah, I wish you could turn back time, hey?
Yeah, the beginning of Sister's Doll, really, that clip.
It still stands the test of time. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you want us to do something else like this to maybe Good Day to Be Alive or Strut or something like that. So
That'll be fun, or Black Mirror.
Black Mirror,
Black Mirror, yeah, even. Good night.
Don't let your meatloaf.
Over and out.
Brennan needs a catchphrase too. Guess what the time is? We just drove home from our video shoot. 10 hours of filming from 3 o'clock in the afternoon till 3 in the morning. And then we drove all the way back to Collie. And that took... Well, now we're home and it is... What's the time, Austin? 5 to 7. Fuck. We've had no sleep at all, but it's morning, no sleep. We're going to Macca's for brekkie.
Quick, Russ, I need to tell you something.
But the video shoot was a success, we're all tired. And yes, how do you think it went, Austin?
I think it went good. It was fun. Yeah, great time. Come on, let me tell you something now.
Alright. No, thanks heaps for everyone coming out, eh? Don't put your jocks on, we're going to Macca's.
We are in our garage. We're going to be going through some of our fan mail. I haven't opened it for like 2 years.
What's in it?
The Undertaker.
Holy shit!
I wasn't ready for that at all.